Hello, mathematicians. Today we are looking at Module 10, Lesson 4, Represent and Find the Number of Equal-Sized Parts. Hopefully by the end of this lesson, you'll be able to divide a whole number by unit fraction using a visual fraction model. So Spark the Learning says a nature preserve is 5 miles wide. A ranger divides the entire preserve into 1/3 mile wide sections for different tours. How many sections does the nature preserve have for different tours? Justify your answer. So I'm going to draw a picture here. And we're going to have here's 1 mile. Here's 2 miles. 3 miles. 4 miles. 5 miles. And then I'm going to cut them all into thirds. And then I would count. And there'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So there are 15 sections available for different tours. So next it says the nature preserve has a 3-mile long trail for bird watchers. The ranger divides the trail into 1/2 mile sections and names each section after a different bird. How many of these sections does the trail have? Complete to describe the situation and model with an expression. So the trail is 3 miles long and is divided into 1/2 mile sections. This can be modeled by the expression 3 divided by 1/2. So it says represent the situation with a number line. Well, we would split this into 3 sections. So we have 1, 2, 3. And if we split each one in half, so this would be 1/2, 1.5, 2, 2.5. So it says, how is the dividend represented on the number line? Well, the number line is labeled from 0 to 3 and represents 3 miles. How is the divisor represented? Each whole mile is divided into 1/2 sections. How is the quotient represented on the number line? The number of sections on the number line represents the quotient. So the number of sections on the number line represents the quotient. C says, what division equation can you write and interpret in this situation? So we would write 3 divided by 1/2 equals, well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have and that would mean the trail has 6 sections named after birds. So last question here. It says, John's lawnmower uses 1/4 gallon of gas each time he mows the lawn. John has 3 gallons of gas in a container. How many times can he mow the lawn before he needs to refill the container? Represent the amount of gas in the container and draw a rectangle to show each gallon. So 1, 2, 3 gallons. Then it says divide each rectangle from part A into 4s to represent the amount of gas he needs. So count the number of equal parts of the smaller rectangles to find the quotient. Write a division equation to model the problem and explain what the quotient means in the situation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're going to do 3 divided by 1/4 equals 12. John can mow the lawn 12 times before he needs to refill the container with gas. So that is all for today's lesson. So we're working on dividing a whole number by a unit fraction. So hopefully now you can divide a whole number by unit fraction using a visual fraction model. And remember, in order to be a math person, all you need to be is a person and do math.